If you're watching, please pick me.
Just a robot. Hey guys, as I'm sure most of you are aware, I don't make as much political content as I used to. And the reason for that is, well, it just doesn't interest me as much anymore. But instead of talking about a left-winger, I'm going to talk about a right-winger this time. I don't really consider myself to be on the left or the right, and I don't care if you consider yourself to be on the left or the right. As long as you don't do something like Movie Bob or Lily Pete. Just like Movie Bob and Lily Pete, I just can't ignore no bullshit anymore. We're gonna go through some of the older stuff he did, and some of the newer stuff he did. So before you comment, oh come on Jar, this stuff happened like 2 years ago. Yeah, I am aware, but we're also gonna go over some of the newer stuff he did to prove that he really hasn't changed at all. I'm gonna go over the stuff that happened with him and Woz Lee, and the debate between him and Turkey Tom. Two quick side notes, I don't agree with everything Turkey Tom and Woz Lee have done. But this video is about no bullshit, it's not about them. And this video is by no means going to cover everything bad No Bullshit has done. There's no way I could fit everything into one video. So No Bullshit, whose real name is Brooks, has been trying to get popular on YouTube for a very long time. He even tried to get on Ray William Johnson.
Hello audience, last week Ray William Johnson retired his famous internet show Equals 3. This video is my audition to be the new host. Mama, mama, are you my mama? Ew, no, I'm not your mother.
And no, I'm not doxing Brooks by using his real name and face. Brooks claimed that he was doxed by the Cool Kids Club. But doxing is when you find private information and make it public. What they did was find one of his old channels, which had tens of thousands of subscribers, and bring attention to it.
For those who don't know, the Cool Kids Club here on YouTube, or as I like to call them, the YouTube KKK.
Yeah, Brooks, that's the joke. Cool Kids Club, KKK. Oh my god, you're so clever for pointing that out.
They're a group of left-wing anti-SJWs who can't stand openly conservative-leaning guys like me getting attention. They're very ideologically left themselves, but they hardly have the balls to admit it. And when the YouTube KKK sees someone like me, openly conservative and right-wing, well, they start burning 40-minute hit pieces in front of my yard, so to speak. Really, this has been happening over and over again lately. And when you dig into it, their similarities to the original KKK are pretty uncanny.
I love this. He's calling these guys very left-wing, but then he acts like an SJW himself. But instead of calling them Nazis, he's comparing them to Klan members, which is basically the same thing. Comparing the actual KKK to a few people mocking you on the internet is just completely ridiculous. But let's get back on topic. Brooks has not only tried to copy Ray William Johnson, he has also tried to copy CinemaSins.
Like, why is a sentient vehicle out in the pasture sleeping like an animal? Also, what the f is a machine this big doing out in this tiny-ass town full of nothing? The Incredibles is probably 10 times better than this movie.
Oh, Lightning, welcome home!
Hey, it's all the characters from the first movie who are barely in this one and were probably tacked on at the end so they could sell their toys.
And that's what Brooks is about. He's not about making original content or putting hard work into his videos. All he does is try to make a formula and pump out as many videos as he possibly can. He even thinks that YouTubers who put hard work into their videos like Chris Ray Gun are lazy.
ContraPoints, Chris Ray Gun, or people like that, and you would prefer someone like I'm thinking like Sargon of Akkad.
Yeah, I mean, that's not my favorite one, but I definitely appreciate his his work ethic. Like that's where my channel is, and in my opinion, you picked another lazy YouTuber. Chris Ray Gun's another one that does like one video a month, and it's very similar kind of thing to Contra, where it's like, okay, yeah, they're making one video. Sometimes it's longer, 20 minutes, but I mean,
we're kind of just going back and forth here, but I don't think that Chris Ray Gun's lazy. I mean, I think that
of course he is.
But now let's get into the whole thing between him and Woz Lee. It all started with Woz Lee making a tweet about Brooks, and him freaking out about it. he even blocked Woz Lee and started tweeting about him, which according to Brooks is a bitch move. But when he does it, I guess it's a-okay. So Brooks blocks Woz Lee, Woz Lee says that he was blocked, and instead of no bullshit admitting to it, he tries to make it seem that he's not blocked by signing into an alternate account.
I don't know if he posted this before or after he blocked me, because he blocked me, but all I know is I didn't see anything until Bearingcab replied to it and tagged me. Which is why I replied, is this bitch really tweeting about me whilst he has me blocked? Because as No Bullshit apparently agrees, sometimes depending on the day, that it's a bit of a bitch move.
I reposted the logs.
Blocking people and then tweeting about them is a pussy move.
And No Bullshit responds, haha, that's funny. Woz is really out to get me today, huh? What a sad man. I think that's pretty clear why he started this now, LOL.
For those of you who don't use Twitter, you have the who to follow list. If you're already following the people on the who to follow list, they won't show up. But he was already following people like Undoomed on his main account, proving that the screenshot was fake.
This screenshot is fake. Because you see Wizard of Cause, aka Nicholas Goroff, and Undoomed tucked away over there on the who to follow list? Yeah, thing is, No Bullshit was already following those people. No Bullshit responds, I just followed them after that pic. Sure you did, buddy. Sure you did.
So does he admit to lying now? Of course not. Brooks doesn't admit to his faults. Like when he claimed the Cool Kids Club doxed him, and he made an apology video, he tried to make a joke out of it.
I gotta say one thing, guys. Bunty didn't do nothing.
So now that Brooks realizes no one believed that he started following a mass amount of people after showing his fake screenshot, he decides to claim that he was trolling.
Okay, well, you blocked Woz on Twitter, posted a fake screenshot, and then when you got called out on posting a fake screenshot, claimed it was a troll.
Now, I'm sure all of us have said something stupid over the internet at some point, and used the excuse that we were just trolling or just joking around. But the problem is you don't troll someone who's blocked because they can't see that you're trolling them. And when he's called out on that, he just pauses in a stunned silence.
Which means that you blocked somebody from seeing your post, you posted something that they couldn't see, and then when you got called out on it, you claimed you were trolling.
Yeah, I was.
Does that make any sense to anybody?
I was messing
with
with
he's blocked. Okay, but he's blocked, so he can't see your post. How is that a troll?
All of this could have been avoided if he just admitted to blocking Woz Lee. That's all he had to do. But he just kept on digging his grave deeper and deeper. And as I said before, I know I'm going to get a few comments saying, oh, come on, all that stuff happened nearly 2 years ago. But the thing is, Brooks hasn't changed since then. Now we're going to go over something that happened pretty recently. It was the debate between him and Turkey Tom, which was on his second channel, which he deleted because it made him look bad.
Now, I would like to show you this entire stream, but unfortunately, after it happened, he deleted it.
In the stream, Brooks did say a few anti-Semitic things.
You've also said that you're Jewish, which is kind of a bummer, but
And I know some of you may be thinking, come on, it's just a joke, but he has said way too many questionable things about Jewish people.
The real implications and what that's really about is silencing free speech and doxing people that say Hitler did nothing wrong, which there is a strong argument for.
What is race realism anyway? Well, race realism is kind of just common sense.
I mean, I'm just making the point.
Do you know who Richard Spencer is? Fucking alt-right think tank leader? He's a white supremacist.
I'm not sure if he would say that. I don't think he would say he's a white supremacist.
Obviously, he's not going to say it openly because he's trying to attract people from, moderate viewpoints in his political movement, but he's a white supremacist.
Well, typically people that are racists don't go around saying, I am racist.
He advocates for an ethno-state.
Which is white supremacy.
I mean, then would you say that Israel is a Jewish supremacy?
What?
That was my reaction. What? I myself have made an anti-Semitic joke in my last video on my review of Big Mouth. A joke here or there is fine, but he does it way too much, and a lot of his jokes aren't funny at all. Keep in mind, this is the same guy who thinks people who make a KKK joke and make hit pieces on him have a lot of similarities to the actual KKK.
So we talked about ContraPoints being a communist a little bit. You said that she was both a communist and a socialist, if I'm correct.
No.
Yes, you said ContraPoints is a socialist, is a communist socialist far left.
Okay.
I don't even know what to make of this. You said ContraPoints was a communist socialist. No. Yes, you did. Okay. I'm gonna give Brooks the benefit of the doubt and assume he wasn't paying attention. But he could have also been backtracking, realizing what he said was pretty stupid. But then he realized he's in a live stream and he couldn't delete what he said earlier.
All right. I want to ask you, what do you think socialism is?
I think socialism is a failed economic system that has killed millions of people and
what is the definition? What is the definition of socialism?
What is that economic system?
You know, Russia used to be socialist. It used to be trying to be communist.
That's not a definition.
No, it's not a definition. What is socialism?
Now, I will admit that defining something can be quite difficult if you don't think it through. I would probably be acting the same as Brooks if I was put in the same situation. But then he goes way off the deep end.
It's like a country of people that want to be really social.
No.
Are you actually brain dead?
Oh dear God. Now, to be fair, the first time I ever heard the phrase socialism, I thought it was a group of people who were really social. But that was the very first time I ever heard the phrase. I was really young when I first heard it. Of course I know better now, but no bullshit as a 38-year-old man. But in his defense, he did say this was a joke.
You said that socialism is when people are really social.
Yeah, I was joking. I'm fucking with you guys.
But then again, he also said he was trolling with the whole blocking Woz Lee situation, so it's really hard for me to believe him.
If you're calling someone something, you have to know what it means.
I want you to give me a definition of onomatopoeia.
So as we can see, instead of trying to define socialism, No Bullshit is trying to get the other people to define other words, such as onomatopoeia, which is a phrase I've never used in conversation. He's doing this to distract from the fact that he doesn't know what socialism is.
Okay, good. So you were joking. So then what's
socialism? Is a political and economic theory of social organization that advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community.
Okay, can you explain that in layman's terms, what that means?
Yeah, he literally Googled socialism definition and read the first result he found. And yes, you can Google this yourself. Just look up socialism definition.
How is that relevant to the conversation?
Is this what you guys do in high school? Like, you just like go over definitions? This is fun.
Is this what you guys do in high school? Just go over definitions? Bro, just answer the fucking question.
What it is, and you keep avoiding it. You do not know what socialism is. Give me an example of socialism with economics. How does the economy work with socialism?
How does the economy work with socialism?
Yeah, I'll ask this.
I love that at the end, as if he's some intellectual and he totally knows what he's talking about.
With socialism, I'll narrow it down a little bit. How does the market economy and businesses, how do those work with socialism?
I mean, it's basically just like, you know, you work at a bread company, right? And you make bread.
Okay.
And then instead of getting money for working that job, you just give your bread to someone else and they give you gas for your car.
Oh my god. 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 Oh my god, please, God, please. Oh my god. Oh my god, please let me out of here. Please, God.
Brooks, the question is, what is socialism? Not what is bartery.
Okay.
Okay, so basically it's like where there's a group of like 10 or so leaders who are running everything. You know, they're in charge. They're the higher tier, and then there's the upper class tier.
It sounds like an absolute monarchy.
This is just so painful to watch. And yes, that is correct. It is an absolute monarchy, which is something Richard Spencer actually wants. And I'm not making that up.
That's not how socialism fucking works.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna keep trying. I don't give up. So basically, it's where there's one person who leads the country, right? And then when he dies, his son becomes the leader.
What?
Again, that's a monarchy, no bullshit. And at this point, I realized what he was doing. He is somewhat joking around. For example, I myself have dyslexia. I'm really bad at spelling, so when people ask me to spell a word, I'll purposely spell it so badly that everybody will think I'm joking. It's clear to me that he doesn't know what socialism is, but he's trying to make himself sound so ridiculous that he has to be joking. But even then, it's hard to tell with this guy.
Now, for socialism, the economy is run by the government. The government chooses how much money people can get paid, and the government chooses how much people have to pay to buy your product.
Okay.
Everything is just controlled by the
government regulates the market.
Yeah. So there's no market economy.
So did you guys just learn this in like your junior civics class or something? Is that why you know it so well?
Wait. My junior physics class?
I mean, maybe we
about government.
I mean,
I might have touched on it in like seventh grade. But if you're a 32-year-old man, how do you not know this?
Yeah, like
it's so cool. Like I remember learning that stuff when I was in high school too.
I love how demeaning he's acting towards them. Clearly you don't remember learning this stuff in high school, because if you did, you would know what socialism is.
You called ContraPoints a socialist, but you don't know what socialism is.
If you say so.
Yes, I do say so, because that's what you did.
Because you didn't know until we explained it to you.
Well, so you think I was being 100% serious when I was guessing just now?
Are you fucking retarded?
Fucking God!
Because I was definitely messing with you guys.
I was definitely messing with you guys. Well, here's the thing, no bullshit. If you don't want people to think you're stupid, stop joking around. This has been happening for nearly 2 years at this point.
Man, okay, then I'll ask you again. I'll ask you again. What's social?
Like,
Mr. Brody, Mr. Brady, whatever the fuck you want me to call you. What's socialism?
I will mute you. I will kick you off of this stream.
I will mute you. I will ban you from the stream. Stop bullying me, you guys. Yeah, sounds like a guy who's really joking around, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think a monarchy is socialism. That was a joke. I was goofing.
Yeah, right. But okay, I kind of got that after you gave 13 different definitions, which didn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm just fucking around. I don't take this seriously. This is a joke stream. I'm fucking around, and I think honestly, like I think you guys are being a little. Stop! I will mute you too. I will mute you too.
Fine, mute me. The stream can still hear us talk.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, just let me talk. It's my show.
Oh, come on now, Turkey Tom. Don't make a grown man cry.
Okay.
And all I'm saying is, me pretending to guess at socialism was 10 times more entertaining than just giving you a boring socialism definition, which I already did.
Yeah, it was 10 times funnier. But people were laughing at you, not with you. People were just asking you a simple question. Just answer it.
I want to ask. Okay.
See, that's the thing. I just think you guys are being aggressive dicks. I'm trying to be nice to have everyone on a stream.
After each time, we moved on to a new subject.
Did you not say we're being dicks? Didn't you say you don't like Sam because he's Jew?
No, I didn't say it. I don't like Sam because he's stupid. He just happens to be Jew.
And you're calling us aggressive?
No, Brooks, we have you on recording. You said him being Jewish is a real bummer. And right here is where I think Brooks decided to delete the stream. Because this is just so embarrassing.
No, here's the thing. Stop. Just stop.
Okay. All right. Tell me when you're done speaking so I can say something.
Me calling, you keep saying that back to Contra. I'm calling Contra a communist. That's a joke too.
Oh my god, he's still going! What isn't a joke at this point?
Like, you didn't make it out to be a joke, which is something that I've done before, and that's how I know how to recognize it, because it doesn't come across as a joke, it comes across as an unironic opinion.
Okay.
Well, that's your take. I mean, I'm just saying, you guys are coming in aggressive. You obviously don't like me.
Well, who cares if it didn't come across as a joke to you? That's just your opinion, man. You're being so mean. You obviously don't like me. Haven't you noticed that Brooks only claims something as a joke after he gets called out and he can't defend himself?
Okay. So now it's very good that you're joking, but now that you know that we are not joking, let me just ask you, what is socialism?
I mean, we already went over it. I mean, you already defined it a bunch of times.
Yes, I know I defined it. So now that I've defined it, I am asking you to define it.
I mean, you know, socialism is like those governments they have in Europe. Sweden is socialist.
No, you're wrong. Sweden is not socialist.
Okay, I'm just gonna end it off here, guys. We all know No Bullshit is just gonna claim that this was also a joke. If you want to see Woz Lee's video or the stream I covered, they will both be linked down below. And as I said before, this is only a few of the things I wanted to cover. But as you guys know, I try to make one video a week, and I'm out of time. And by the way, if I made any mistakes in this video, I just want you guys to know, I was totally joking, yo.
Also, remember, if you want to, don't forget to subscribe.